Okay, and here is the almost completed pond. Well, not really almost. I have a lot more groundwork to do. But if you notice from all those pictures, that's assuming I can get the pictures to be before this video, you'll see there was a lot of work involved. And these are pretty heavy duty rocks, and if you see I got some solar panel rocks and a cat. But these solar panel rocks light up at night, and being solar, it's operated by the sun. And if you see, we got some lights down there in the water. And see, the last couple of days we had some rain, so the water looks a little murky, but it's still clear. I mean, you can still see the fish at the bottom, all the way at the bottom, even at night, which is pretty nice. Got a little big one right there. My wife dug 90% of that hole. That little part in the beginning next to that yellow swimming pool is all that I did as far as digging the hole. The kids helped cart in some of these heavy duty rocks here, transported them in a car. It's pretty simple. Just go find you some rocks. Now we got a little plant here just to try to figure out what we're going to do. I don't even know if these plants are going to make it because I just planted them and it came about 30 degrees right after I planted them. We got that cat still here. Stay away from the plants. Or go attack the dog. Yeah, go attack the dog. That makes lots of sense. As you can see, my animals aren't too bright. Got the New Orleans Saints. Yep. True fan my whole life, so that's okay. They're doing good. So I don't know what y'all think about the pond here. Now notice all my electrical is actually in here. There's like a little solar light eye switch that turns on those lights inside that pond. Now I wanted to put some lights in here, but like I was saying, that rain really made this water kind of murky because I do have a tree above it. So I guess when water runs off a tree, it gives you a brown film. Because up until that rain, my water was crystal clear. So now I don't know if I'm going to drain it a little bit and clean the rocks off again, or if I can find some sort of vacuum, which possibly could use. But see, the electrical box is in there, taped up with some heavy-duty waterproof tape. That way you can't really see it, but if we need to access it quickly, we can. And then, of course, I ran the line underneath the ground. So, now very important, something that I learned, and every time I went to Home Depot or Lowe's, and I still have to go talk to that guy Melvin over there at Home Depot, the manager that was trying to tell me you don't need a pump filter box. He told me that 3 times, but from my research, and I researched this all pretty much on my own, if you just put the pump in there, and this pump that I have actually has a UV light. You can get it for $119 over at Lowe's, which is definitely not bad. But then this box that you actually put the pump in is a pump filter box. That actually saves the life of your pump and helps with the clarity of your water. And it's very important to have a UV light, and I believe also an external filter, which I do not have yet. And I believe once I do have it, even when this tree mishap with the rain happens, my water will probably be very, very crystal clear. I think the total cost of the 2-pond type situation deals there, and the little waterfall and the pump filter box and the lights and the plants, probably gonna say right around 800 with the fish, and I have about 5 koi in this 130-gallon pond. So yes, I understand what you're gonna say, that's too many, because from what I also found out, you should only have 1 fish per 50 gallons. So my intentions is to actually dig a bigger hole out here, and this is going to be my bigger pond. The little pond's going to go into it, but then I also want to put a couple concrete benches over here instead of this elephant and panda chair, which are very nice, but I think a couple concrete benches here. And I'm actually using this for a memorial for my son, God rest his soul, Devin Paul Montreal, my little veteran, born on November 11th, 2003. This next Thursday coming up, he'll be 7 years old. I believe it's Thursday. Yep. So I think I'm going to have a trellis on that side when you come in, and it's going to be stepping stones where you see all that dirt, and it's going to go right to the patio. And of course you got the fire pit. Got to have the fire pit with the picnic table. So I hope you like my pond, and I hope you learned a little bit. I mean, I didn't really give much information, but I'm trying to come up with I don't know, koi pond for beginners. I don't know, I guess ebook or something. If anybody thinks that would be useful, because I think it would have been useful, because this actually could have taken me a lot less time. When I actually figured out what to do, when I just figured out on my own by the research that I did, it probably took, I would say, 3 to 4 days total. The hole was dug in a day. That was the easy part. But doing all these rocks, that's the hard part. And hopefully you can go find them somewhere, because if not, it's going to cost you a lot of money for the rocks. And that's just you know, my idea. I guess you don't have to use rock, and they actually have this black foam. I recommend buying that. And actually, I wanted to rush and hurry up and build my pond and get it up. But I would advise you, if you're going to start, I would take my time and get that foam and put it to the edge and put the little river rock. Get river rock. Hose off all that white stuff, all, you know, the residue very good first, very thorough. And you know, it'll be real nice. So anyway, it's been about 8 minutes. And you're probably bored out of your mind, but I hope you did enjoy this pond. Go ahead and subscribe. I might go ahead and do an updated video here or there if I make some more changes, which I definitely plan on doing. And I also got a pump in there that gives me some air in the water. And my pump's actually a 750-gallon pump with a UV filter, so. And you can get a UV clarifier. You can get, you know, that external filter I was talking about. I think might be definitely a key to the whole situation, even if you're running a smaller pond. I think at this time it would definitely be helping me today. I was hoping the solar lights would come on while I was filming this, but sure didn't. Well, if you have any questions and you're interested in building a pond and you don't know where to turn, drop me a line and I don't mind trying to help you. Because I know it sure was a pain, especially when you got people that didn't even know what they were talking about. I had people tell me 10 times you didn't need certain thing, and then when I found the 5 major step and components to make a perfect pond, let me know.